Hey everyone, Michael here, and in this video, we're going to talk about retargeting. Now, if you've been following me on YouTube, you already know how much I emphasize on building your back end to increase that bottom line of yours. And that includes email marketing, having the right funnel set up, and now retargeting. And as we are in Q4 right now, that is more important than ever, just because all the bigger advertisers are coming out to play and spending more on advertising to drive up the cost. So in order for you to be more competitive in the auction, you need to find ways to increase your bottom line and have more margin to spend on advertising. And acquiring a new customer is always going to be more expensive. That is why your retargeting campaign is going to be your most profitable campaign. So you should definitely set that up right now. And also, there's different segments that you can use with retargeting to get people back to your store, and we'll talk about that in just a second. But if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and do that right now and click on that notification bell to join my notification squad. Without any further ado, let's get started. Alright, so when it comes to retargeting, there are many different ways to get your customers back to your store if they did not buy yet. Now, there are different traffic sources we can use as well. We can use Facebook, we can use Google, and we can also use different display networks. But for simplicity, we are going to talk about Facebook today. So how this looks like is basically you have your customer on Facebook browsing and they see your ad. And if they like what they see, they'll go to your store over here. And when they land on your store, a pixel will fire into their browser. And let's say they're using Chrome. And when they leave your store without buying, you can retarget to them on different platforms and placements that Facebook offers, right? So it can be the news feeds on desktop and mobile, or Instagram, or their audience network. So there are different places you can get them back to your store and see your product again to remind them to buy from you. So that is the basic concept of how retargeting works. The idea is to get them to your store again if they didn't have a chance to buy from you. And normally in marketing, it takes a few touches in order for a customer to buy. So that is why retargeting is so important to get this set up. And this is all made possible via the Facebook Pixel. So with the Facebook Pixel, we get to track people who lands on our product page. We get to track people who have add something to cart and people who have purchased. There's also initiate checkout over here, but we won't talk about that to keep things simple. All right. But this is basically the customer journey that people go through. And if they don't add to cart over here, you can remarket them to remind them to come back. And if they did add to cart, you can get them to come back with a special offer. It can be free shipping or a discount of some sort. And in order to set this up, you need to set up your data feed. Now, the one that I use is called Pixabay. And you can find this inside the Shopify App Store. And once you have your data feed, you just have to go to Facebook and then create your catalog. And once you have created your catalog, you can go ahead and create your DPA campaigns. Now, what DPA stands for is Dynamic Product ads. And with dynamic product ads, Facebook will show whatever product that the customer is viewing or interested in. And when you create the ad, it can be in the form of carousel, where the first one will be the product they are viewing, or you can also have a single image product ad as well to show that one picture that the customer is interested in. All right, so that's DPA. And there are different combinations you can set up with DPA ads. Now, a basic setup that you can do is people who have viewed your product page and add to cart but did not buy, you can remarket to them within the last 14 days to 30 days. Now, depending on how you want to set up your campaign. And normally, if it's brand new with a smaller audience size, I will optimize for clicks. And another one that you can set up would just be the add to cart but did not buy within the last 14 days. And for that, you can go ahead and optimize for clicks as well if you have a smaller audience size. All right, so that's just a basic setup to create your DPA ads to remarket to your current customer. Now, there are different combinations and different upsells and cross-sell sequence, but that is the basic setup that you need to do for your DPA ads to get them back to your store and give them different messages. For example, the view content add to cart will be colder, so you can give them a message to get them back to your store, like, did you forget? And for your add to cart but did not buy, you can offer a discount or free shipping. All right, so that is just a basic setup for DPA ads. I hope you find this helpful. If you don't have this set up in your business yet, go ahead and set this up. You'll be surprised on how much more conversions you'll get with just DPA ads campaign alone. So get this set up, and if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on that notification bell to get all my latest updates. With that, I'll see you on the next one.